This way.
You keep saying that.
We're almost there.
You keep saying that too.
You want me to shut up?
I want you to tell me where we're going.
This way.
That is not what I mean.
Just trust me.
I am carrying a shovel through the forest in the middle of the night. If that's not trust, I don't know what is.
Well, you want me to carry it?
I'd rather know why we're here.
Well, I'll tell you when we get there.
That is so unfair.
No one forced you to come.
How about coerced?
How about asked?
Ask with the pitiful puppy dog eyes.
Well, they worked it today.
Stop it.
I wanted to do this together.
Oh, sweetie, I don't know what this is.
Well, where's your sense of adventure?
I am gonna slug you in a minute.
Look, I'm glad you're here.
Where else would I be on a Thursday night?
I'm serious.
Me too. I really do love it when you get all playful and mysterious on me. But I hate it when you get all playful and mysterious on me.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, good. We're even.
Well, I love you.
I love you more.
So it's a competition now?
Always.
You think you're winning?
Tell me where we're going and we'll see.
Yeah, nice try.
Oh, we could get caught.
How do you keep your voice down?
There could be surveillance cameras.
In the middle of a forest?
What about Google Maps?
Google Maps?
They take pictures from outer space.
We're not doing anything wrong.
Oh, then why are we here in the middle of the night?
I have
Your
my
reasons, yeah.
Fine.
Where are you going?
Back to the truck.
What?
You obviously don't want to be here.
Oh, no.
Let's just go.
I was kidding.
I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to.
You're not.
Look, this is really important.
I get it.
Do you?
Well, I don't get it, but I know that it's important to you.
It is.
I just wish you'd tell me why we're here.
It's Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Well, it will be at midnight.
Look, I know you celebrate Arbor Day by planting a tree, but where does it say you do it at night in the middle of nowhere?
Would it help if I told you I want my present to meet my past?
Oh, now you're talking in riddles.
I used to come here a lot. In my teens, in my 20s.
In the middle of the night.
I've never seen it in the daylight.
Okay.
It was a place to go when I didn't feel like dragging around aimlessly.
Instead, you walked around aimlessly.
No, I had purpose.
In the dark.
Yeah, well, I always knew where I was going. I could get there by instinct alone.
There?
Yes.
Where is
Yes,
there?
there to show you. Why sit and argue when you can't answer in 10 minutes?
Please help me understand, James.
You will when you see her.
Her? Oh, you dragged me in the middle of nowhere and like a woman?
Keep your voice down.
The hell with my voice.
It's not a real her.
Oh, I'm trying really hard to understand you here, James.
She's a tree. I never felt comfortable calling her an it, but yes, we're here to see a tree.
This is so messed up.
That's what I used to think.
My boyfriend's a lunatic.
Will you just hear me out? Christine?
I'm listening.
Look, you know I didn't have an easy childhood. Okay? I never felt like I belonged anywhere, least of all at home with my folks. So I'd look for an opportunity, an excuse, any excuse to just get out and go.
So you come here?
Well, I go all over the place. Beaches, parks, playgrounds. I once went to a cemetery. Bad idea. You're not the place you want to go to feel comfortable.
Especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I came here, it started pouring. The ground was all muddy. I could barely see where I was walking, but something told me to keep walking. I'd be safe if I just listened to my surroundings.
Like you were doing earlier.
Yeah, so I kept walking on and on through twists and turns until I came to a clearing. This clearing. You know, the strangest thing happened. As quickly as the rain started, it stopped. And I could see everything around me. That's when I caught a glimpse of her out in the distance.
Where?
That way, just down the hill and across the stream.
We have to cross a stream? I'm just asking.
Relax. There's a bridge now. I wasn't so lucky then.
At least you were already soaked from the rain.
This is the moral you're getting out of it.
I'm just making a point. Hey, continue.
So when I crossed the stream, on the other side was this willow tree that stood by the path. She stood there in all her glory, enormous, with huge limbs that begged you to climb into her arms. So majestic, yet so lonely.
Lonely?
Well, there wasn't another tree around for maybe 50 yards in either direction. And the ones that were there were all other types: pine, maple, oak, but no willow. She looked so alone, but to me she was the center of attention. And maybe it's because I knew how she felt. Well, for the first time in my life, I felt like I was home. Yeah. I know how I sound.
Oh, you're making a hell of a lot more sense than you did before.
Thank you. So after that night, I'd come here whenever I was feeling sad or lonely or just mad at the world. I'd relax in her arms while she kept me company. She taught me how to be strong without worrying about how I fit in. I mean, she had the strength and the room to thrive even if she was alone.
It must have worked. You're more secure than anyone I know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Hey, don't argue with me. You are.
But you had a lot to do with that too. You're the first actual person to believe in me.
You are a good man, James.
Thank you.
What's the sapling for?
It's time she had a companion. I mean, I want to start coming here again. I want us to come here. But she needs someone or something to keep her company the rest of the time. I know it's stupid.
No.
No, I'm being overly sentimental.
You're not, though.
Well, I spend my adult life romanticizing a tree. What would you call it?
You don't hold a monopoly on sentiment, James.
Well, I never said that.
I couldn't have been more than 9 years old. Every Saturday, my mom would take me and my friends to the beach. One day, we got tired of building sandcastles and splashing around, and we decided to play hide and seek. Come on. Oh, and I found the perfect hiding spot. There's a secret cove down by the old lighthouse. If you stand in just the right spot, there's a ledge where you can lay back and let the waves crash around you, and you'd be safely hidden from anyone who looked down in the cove. I spent hours just sitting there, feeling the waves crash below me, with me tucked safely away where no one could find me. Of course, when you're 9 years old and you're at the beach with your mom, hiding where no one can find you isn't the smartest thing to do.
Bet you caught hell for that.
Oh, and then some. It didn't matter, though. It was worth it. Catching hell was worth it, as long as I could spend a little me time in a magical place like that.
I'd like to see that sometime.
You will. Hey, I'm sorry if I ruined your night.
You didn't.
You had a plan and I wouldn't shut up.
Christine.
I behaved like a real jerk.
I'm the jerk. You know, speaking in riddles.
There is that.
I should have told you from the beginning.
Oh, I don't think I would have believed you anyway.
And now?
There isn't a doubt in my mind.
You really mean that?
I really do, you hopeless romantic, you.
Well, then there's one more thing. I was going to give this to you after we planted the sapling, but I don't want to wait any longer.
Is that?
Did you have to explain everything to you?
Yes!
It's a ring! I'm proposing!
No! I'll marry you!
I love you.
I love you equally the same.
Well, it's almost midnight. Are you ready to cross that stream?
Oh, with or without the bridge?
Well, that's up to you.
Surprise me.
Now that's what I like to hear. Now, come on, I still want to show you that willow.
Hey, happy Arbor Day, James.
Well, happy Arbor Day, my lifelong companion.